Hello everybody and welcome to Rebels Inc. Escalation. Um, it's a brand new game, came out earlier today, and it's from the makers of Plague Inc. But it's a whole different game really, because in this game you're actually not trying to destroy the world, but you're trying to stabilize a war-torn country. I just finished the tutorial and it looked really interesting. And well, we're just gonna start playing the first mission. Hopefully, I've remembered everything well. All right. So apparently, just like in Plague Inc., where you have different diseases that you can choose from, in this game you have several leaders to lead your war-torn country. Advisors. Yeah, so I thought once again this is similar as in Plague Inc., where you have different pathogens or something like that that you can give to your disease, making them just slightly different from their base. Alright, what are we going to call our disease? Damn it. Okay, I was gonna do something like Evilish or something, but it's not Plague Inc. It's obviously a game where we have to, stabilize a country, so it should be something inspiring. Oh, this is not, by the way, this is not the name of our country, but this is like the name of the operation, the things that we're gonna do, our plan to make a country more stable. And how are we gonna call that? Operation Oppression or something? Nah. Operation Mother's Love. So everybody likes Mother's Love, don't they? Alright, we are welcome to Saffron Fields. The invasion is over and combat forces have been withdrawn. Despite initial hopes of change, the region is unstable and the population feels neglected. I feel like the music is a little bit loud, so I'm just gonna mute that down a little bit. There we go. That should do it. Despite initial hopes of change, the region is unstable and the population feels neglected. Operations Mother Love must stabilize the region. The local government has asked you to lead an operation to stabilize the region. You have full responsibility for all civilian and military matters. This will be the central civilian and military headquarters for Operation Mother's Love. Choose a location for your headquarters. Transport links are helpful. Then press the button to begin. I'm still not really content with this music, actually. Really loud. Alright. It should be better. Okay, we do want to have some transport means, apparently. I'm just gonna go here. This is now my headquarters. To stabilize 100% of the region. Yeah, that requires some explanation. Here in the top you see the stability of the entire region. That means all of these little hubs, they make up the entire region. It's the full screen. Here you see how much supporters I currently have, and it's only 435. Meanwhile I have 17,000 hostiles in the area, so yeah, it's really unstable at this point. And by doing operations, I can, give people more access to water and that sort of stuff. I will get more supporters, and as I get more supporters, then the stability of the region is rising. That's a bit of a simplified version of it, but that's how it's gonna be. So we're now services discussion work with local people to understand their education, healthcare, water and sanitation requirements. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, and now I want water supplies, of course. Supply network to ensure medicine gets into the hands of those that need it. Increase support, especially amongst hostile population. Yeah, I want that. And school regeneration. Of course, I'm gonna want that at some point, but not at this point, because as I do more of these operations, my corruption rises, and that would destabilize the region again. So now I'm gonna put some anti-corruption edicts in place, and we're gonna wait for a moment. Okay, as you can see, currently there's you see a few hammers here. That's that means that the operations that I just put in place are being created in these little areas. It spawns at my headquarters and it works its way to the borders of the map. So it always takes a bit of time to see the effects of your actions. Your budget is based on your reputation and the number of zones you have stabilized. Your superiors need confidence in your ability to get the job done. And here in the overview it says how much time it's gonna take to get this stuff in place for the entire region. It's only done 2 out of the 25 areas. So what's this? Infrastructure discussions. Work with local people to understand their roads, power and telecoms requirements. Alright, this is a nice one. I'm gonna buy it, but not just yet. District representative gathers intel on zones. No, not gonna do that yet, and we're not gonna do that yet. Alright, we're gonna get some dirt roads. When I think of instruction, that's what I envision. Roads. And that, of course, helps to get all my stuff in place faster. So let's see how much it has changed. Oh, it's actually still on 25. That's weird. Oh, of course, because it's still being created itself. Duh. Imported medicine test labs set up in Delta Yankee. Intel on zones is important for military and civilian activities. Get the district representative government initiative to gather intel. Zones without intel are shaded grey. So we still have some intel on this on this area. He has some intel on this. Quite a bit of supporters as well. But like on this, we don't have any intel. It seems to be increasing slowly. But you can speed up that process by getting this tab right here. You could use that, but the more of these operations that I use, not only does the corruption rise, but also the inflation. And if inflation rises, then the operations become more and more expensive. So for the inflation at least, you're just gonna have to wait for a bit to get it to drop down. Alright, we have some rural areas here. Remote path areas. Insurgency rumors, military initiatives authorized. Insurgents are preparing to attack the region. Alright, we're gonna quickly get ourselves a bit of a military. And actually I don't think we're gonna need the local militia. At least I hope that we're not gonna need it. Alright, so the livestock development is for rural areas. We saw that one right next to our HQ. Vocational training significantly increases support level. Hostile population reduces effectiveness. Okay, we still have a lot of hostile population, so yeah, that's not really gonna work for us. Significant. Okay, that's the same stuff. Wait, actually, it's for all of this. Alright. Alright, so the telecoms only slightly increases support level. Electricity increases support level by a well, moderate amount. Yeah, I don't know. I'm keen on improving the infrastructure mostly. Makes everything go a bit easier. Slightly increase up rollout of initiatives in individual zones. Right, well, yeah, okay. That's nice. PNR media significantly multiplies existing and future support level. Okay, I'd like to get myself that one. Okay, so these things are mostly good on increasing the support level of, you know, hostiles. Well, these are mostly good on increasing support level on those who are already loyal. Not sure how I see that, but I think for the early stabilization phase, these things here are the most important, and these things are of a later issue. Alright, so if I remember correctly, like if I watch the news and pay attention correctly, then in a war-torn country, water and mostly sanitation are some of the biggest issues that people face, because well, if you don't have proper sanitation, then that's going to lead to diseases. So I'm just going to follow that for a bit, like basic logic. Alright, there's going to be quite a bit of corruption. And I'm just going to work against that corruption for a bit. We're going to get quite a bit of... Oh, it's actually not that bad, my inflation level. Alright, so we have our soldiers employed at the HQ. So at least this place is secure now. I don't have any intel on this, so I'm not sure how well I'm gonna do here. Probably not too well. Alright, so we're getting some national army guys. Because the blue ones that I already have here, they are locals, apparently. That means they're not as disciplined and they may... So what's this? Alright, so they are gathering intel right now. Anyways, these guys can anger local people. They're not as disciplined. Whereas the nationals, they are more... Oh, nice. I'm stable. Yeah, that's what I thought. They're not doing too well. I'm gonna want to pull them back. I just lost some support there. Alright, let's see what I can do. Garrison. I want to get a garrison. Authorized garrisons in zones with intel. Suitable locations will be identified over time. Alright, I want to get that. No, this is not really a proper location. I think I want to get something more into the northeastern part. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep building military. We really don't want to get this to be a factor that influences us at this point. Alright, it's becoming increasingly clear that a rifle-formed country is trying to destabilize the region. They are providing the insurgents with significant support in the form of manpower and funding. How should we respond? Counter-strike, use deniable assets to attack and destabilize the rifle country to prevent it supporting the insurgents. Damage diplomatic relations, and the rifle slightly cuts support for insurgents, but that's only like a chance for that to happen. Alright. Soul pressure. Mother's love needs the Foreign Relations Office initiative to choose this option, so we cannot do that yet. And publicly accuse them, announce to the world that the rifle country is supporting insurgents and demanding that it stops immediately, but it has a 100% chance of backfiring upon us. So yeah, we're gonna counter-strike. It's basically the only option that we have. Oh, apparently it worked. That's nice. Alright, so we're just gonna wall this this area right here off. They are in areas that that are next to each other, so they can help each other if needed. Alright, that's unfortunate. The insurgents gain recruitment and combat bonuses based on the number of connected zones that they control. Try to stop them holding large areas. Alright, that's good to know. Yeah, This will be fine. Warning, corruption rising. Initiatives increase opportunities for bribe-taking, fraud and general corruption, which reduce your reputation and support level. Anti-corruption initiatives can reduce corruption over time. Yes, I want a garrison there. Thank you very much. Insurgents escape from Foxtrot Lima. Alright, so I'm losing support there. But think I'm winning here. Alright, so let's see if we can do something more here. Gonna want to get some more anti-corruption because that's becoming an issue. Interpreters and guides. Soldiers gather intel quicker, increase local support level. If soldiers increase local support level, then that's gonna be huge, because that's being a bit of an issue right now. Coalition soldiers become much less likely to antagonize locals. Alright, soldiers can help roll out initiatives and increase local support level. Yes, sir. And we're gonna get this one. Alright. Insurgents always try to escape to neighboring zones when they are beaten. To destroy them, surround them with soldiers to cut off their escape routes. Yeah, so you can't really like destroy them outright. It's always gonna take a bit of time. You have to actually surround them. So if I get this one right, alright, apparently I cannot do that. Like, this one is cut off from all directions right now. Find more civilian initiatives to gain support in zones. You need to keep your reputation as high as possible. Oh yeah, so this is right here is my reputation, and I think that's what I was talking about earlier here in this tab. Oh, that's support level. That's weird. Alright. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so apparently these guys have run here. Yep, they have. Yep, and I'm gonna build another garrison there. If it's all possible, I want to isolate them in this mountain here. Should be possible. Alright, these guys are destroyed because they were completely surrounded. So inflation is doing alright. It's only 7%. Medicine supply chains vastly improved. Reports from healthcare advisor indicate that Mother's Love have seen a 26% rise in the number of people with access to quality medicine. Yeah, we're not gonna get the local militia because it decreases support level. I don't want to do that. Okay, this thing, school regeneration, is also faster rollout, so we're definitely going to do that. School supplies and faster rollout as well. As well as this one. Could do that. We really could do that. Is there anything else that would be nice? So what is this? Ah, this is nice. This is to rebuild towns, rural areas, and remote zones. Speeds up rollout of initiatives in these zones. It's really weird though. I mean, I'm just pumping out multiple things at a time anyway, so if I just keep that up, then it should be alright. Damn it, I'm really concerned about this corruption. I think I'm actually just gonna wait and get these corruption purchase. Order public naming and shaming of individuals suspected of major corruption offences and cancel all business contracts with them. Provide a one-time decrease in corruption risks and significant temporary decrease in corruption. Yes, sir. Well, that was not significant at all. Hey, that's not meant to happen. Get out of there. Coalition soldier tour of duty over. One of your coalition soldiers has completed their tour in the region. We can extend their deployment, but this will annoy Mother's-Love international partners and reduce your reputation. Send this unit home, boost insurgent morale. Well, fuck that. Actually, I'm that's one. This is annoying. We need more soldiers. Anything else we can do? Okay, so most areas are still quite unstable. I need all of them to become stable. We have the coordinates of an insurgent camp in Echo Tango, which has been launching attacks on the surrounding zones. Oh my god. That's not good. foreign rifles supporting insurgents. So again, deniable assets used to attack destabilize to prevent its supporting intervention. Alright, so we were successful again. Okay, so there's a rebel base here, and I am absolutely not sure how to deal with this. Okay, apparently I destroyed it. Alright, now what? Still want to do this one. Alright, so we're rolling out more schools here. Once again, I'm doing a short extension here. Insurgent willingness to talk. Number of insurgent fighters. That's quite a bit. You have an opportunity to establish contact with the insurgent leadership in the region. What should Motherslav do? Try to talk, delay, or threaten. Try to talk, try to get the insurgents to begin negotiations for a peace deal. The insurgents will only negotiate if they think it's in their best interests. 100% chance that they refuse to talk. Alright, that's not really an option then. Delay. Now is not the right time to talk to the insurgents. Wait and consider holding talks in the future. Or threaten them. Use the opportunity to stand up to the insurgents and impress the international community. Gain 3 reputations, but the insurgents will be antagonized. Insurgent capabilities slightly increased. Alright, I'm gonna delay for now. Alright, tactical retreat here. Nice. We're getting more and more stable on the west. That's a good thing. Alright, another nice garrison here. Alright. That's alright. Lack of jobs. We can work with that. Alright then. That's a lot of inflation that I have now, but it's gonna drop down soon. And we still have to deploy a soldier here. Alright, contact re-established with the insurgent leaders. There is now only a 44% chance that they refuse to talk. Alright, we're gonna try to talk. It will take the negotiators a long time to agree a peace deal. Negotiations will go quicker if the insurgents feel threatened. Tip: see peace progress on the right hand side. And that's this one. Alright, the regional stability is quite well actually. Mobile phone network sees seismic growth. Due to their investments, more families and businesses are connected than ever before, with mobile phone subscribers jumping to 42%. Oh, that's nice. Alright, another extension. Because he's doing good work here. Peace. Victim reparations. Mother's love gives insurgent negotiator... oh no, wait, let's just read the main thing, right? A key theme in peace negotiations is how victims of the conflict should be compensated. What should our negotiators offer? Government apologizes. Mother's love gives insurgent negotiators what they want. Giving in makes you seem very weak. Lose 9 reputation and increases the insurgent negotiation speed. Both sides apologize. Mother's love and insurgent compromise on the issue. Compromising with the insurgents make you seem weak. Lose 4 reputation and there's a 9% chance that the insurgents objects. Insurgents apologize, take a hard line and demand concessions from insurgent negotiators. I gain 4 reputations and I will antagonize the insurgents. And by the way, I see that they are here in the southeast again. There's only a very small chance that they would object to apologizing, so we're gonna do that. Alright, more national soldiers. Alright, we are struggling to compete with the insurgents' propaganda machine and are failing to communicate our achievements to local people. Get PR and media government initiatives to make sure people appreciate what we are doing. Alright, I did see this here. Alright, so this went well. We took them out in the northeast. Peace. Political participation. A key theme in the peace negotiations is how the insurgents would participate politically in the future. What should Mother's Love negotiations offer? Insurgents to govern. Mother's Love gives insurgents negotiators what they want. Giving in makes you seem very weak. Insurgents set up a party. Mother's Love and insurgent compromise on the issue. Compromising with the insurgents makes you seem very weak. Lose 4 reputation. Insurgents banned. Take hardline and demand concessions from the insurgent negotiators. Gain 4 reputation and antagonize the insurgents. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. We don't really want anything to do with these people. Peace. Transitional justice. A key theme in the peace negotiations is how an amnesty with the insurgents would work. What should Mother's Love negotiations offer? Full insurgent amnesty. Mother's Love gives insurgent negotiations what they want. Giving in makes you seem very weak, lose 10 reputation, and increase insurgent negotiation speed. Compromise some insurgent leaders. Mother's Love and insurgents compromise on the issue. Compromising with the insurgents make you seem weak. Lose 5 reputation. Imprison all the insurgent leaders. Take a hard line and demand concessions from insurgent negotiators. That's what we're gonna do. Alright. Now I want you to go there. Yep, you can go home. And now I'm gonna get you to go there. Peace, future coalition presence. Key theme is the... Okay, I'm actually not gonna keep reading the main thing. All international presence withdrawn. Mother's Love gives insurgent negotiators what they want, giving the invasion seem very weak. Mother's and insurgents compromise on the issue. So yeah, this actually doesn't really say anything new any time really. So I'm just gonna read the options. Coalition presence, all international presence withdrawn, most international forces withdrawn, and international forces remain indefinitely. This actually makes me gain reputation. I'm gonna do that. Well, I've already sent this guy home, so I think it's fine. Decommissioning. Okay, this is about what the insurgents should do with their guns after the peace deal. Should they keep all their weapons? Should they hand in their heavy weapons or all weapons? I want them to hand in all weapons. And I see that we have some issues here in the west. Yeah, alright. Oh, fucking hell. Even more of these guys. Okay, we're gonna need even more military, it seems. Okay, we have quite a strong military at the moment. Okay, peace negotiations complete. A potential peace agreement is ready to be presented to the leadership on both sides. How should Motherslav proceed? Agree with peace deal, demand concessions, or reject the deal? If we agree, sign the negotiated peace deal, it will become significantly easier to stabilize the region, may reduce reputation. Demand concessions, reopen negotiations to demand a better deal. Gain 4 reputation for standing up to the insurgents. Antagonize them. Claim the deal was outrageous and completely restart negotiations. Gain 10 reputations for standing up to the insurgents. So if this means that all of the decisions that I made earlier are still in place, then of course I'm going to agree. Which takes effect immediately, significantly easier to stabilize the region. The process to disband 15 insurgents reduces your reputation by 28. Insurgents control are active in 4 zones. Taking over the zones reduces your reputation by 19. Peace deal completed. People across the regions are celebrate the signing of a peace deal with the insurgents. Despite complaints from the hardliners on both sides, the peace deal seems likely to hold and people are optimistic about the future. Zones are now significantly easier to stabilize. Yeah, so it seems. 96% stability at this point. Significant reduction in disease outbreaks, overseeing improvement in sanitation facilities, triggering a 45% decrease in spread of diseases such as cholera and typhoid. Okay, so there's only one area here that is, yeah, I now have 100% stability, and all is well. We are victorious, people. Operation Mother's Love successfully stabilized the whole region in 2011 by signing a peace deal with the insurgents. People have hope for the future, as well as I, for the future of this game. Alright, so how did we do? Turn 639, support is only 13%, so that's garbage, absolutely garbage. I'm not really sure how the hell I see my support level. And my reputation, that one was at the right here. But yeah, seems good. Stability. Alright, this one was quite linear, and only at the last bit when I When I accepted the peace deal, then it skyrocketed. Reputation, that one was quite stable actually, only like halfway down, halfway through the game. It went down a little bit, but then it went up like a rocket ship, and after the peace deal, then it collapsed quickly. It was never any issue. Um, Hostiles became increasingly less, but we stopped just at the right time because they were all over the place at the last moment. Corruption actually went quite well. I think I managed that really nicely. And money was never really an issue actually. No. Insurgents. Yeah, they had quite a few fighters. That was unfortunate. And peace progress, that one went really fast actually, because we had them cornered probably. Alright, so I'm just gonna go to the main menu. Congratulations, you have unlocked cheats. These can be used on any of the beaten maps. And I've unlocked a new governor. You have unlocked mountain pass map. Congratulations, you have unlocked the trained monkey. So I can get a trained monkey as an advisor. Alright, that's very good to know. Perhaps I will do that in the future. For now, anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching this this video, and well, I hope to see you guys in my next video.